Oh my goodness. Happy Mac beat me in this evening. Boy, am I behind? I'm already way behind on the conversation. Hey, folks. Am I live? Somebody give me a thumbs up or a fist or something for being late. I'm so late, I'm going to be way behind in the conversation before we even get started. Oh, goodness. 5 by 5. Thank you, cat lady. Hello, Miss P. Kitty. Oh, goodness. I looked up here and it was 5 after. Sandy and I have been in a pretty deep conversation, and next thing I knew, after 5 o'clock. So good evening, everybody. We hope everyone's having a good evening. Hope everybody hears us and sees us okay. Yeah, I saw Paulette said today sunny there in Texas, but bitterly cold tonight, sleet and snow moving in. We had just got through looking at the weather map. The reason I was running a little bit late, and was talking about that. We've got anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of snow and ice mix, supposedly according to the weather map. I'm praying it moves south, and we only get to snow. I wouldn't wish anybody any bad luck. I just don't like ice, but they're giving us 3 to 5 snow and ice mix, so that's just not good here either. And hello, Misha. It's good to see everybody. Vader, RSJ, Paulette, Happy Mac, Stacy, good to see you. Miss P. Kitty, Donna. Donna said hi, Charles, and Sunshine Sandy.
Hi, Donna. I don't have mine pulled up over here.
Power been out. Cat lady said the power's been out. Just got it back on. Out for 6 hours. Hello, Farmer. Good to see you. Good evening, No. And Tammy, good to see you. Sandy don't have her YouTube on right now. She's having to do a little bit of research for some stuff, and she don't have YouTube up right now, so she won't see you. I'm sorry, but I'll say hello for her. So hello for Sandy to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. Went to store early and going to stay in. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of snow, Donna. Looks like probably won't get the ice and rain mix. We're going to get that ice mix that showed right in. If it stays in the pattern it's showing right now, we're going to be hit pretty hard with rain or snow and ice. So I really dread that. Fireplaces and wood stoves right now would be a good thing to have, I'd say. Yeah. All right. Has everybody had a good day? Furnace conked out today, 15 degrees. Wood stove is going. Well, thank God you've got a wood stove, Debbie. I'm glad for that. Shelby County in South Haven, Mississippi. Yep. All of the south down through there, guys, you all are going to be getting a pounding. Tammy, all through Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi. Well, I'm glad, cat lady. I'm glad it's something you could use. I didn't know what you needed and what you didn't. Well, you guys, as long as you go over there and enter those giveaways on our website, we're drawing winners every day and posting them. We had some problems today. I don't think I got my winners posted today for the first time. But I will be posting winners for today, tomorrow. I'll be posting 2 winners tomorrow on both the vegetables and the flower seed. We got that all fixed up. I may go ahead and post them tonight. But we're giving away flower seeds every day, picking winners every day. And we're only shipping about once a week. So people are not going back over and checking to see if they're winning. And, we can't make folks check the winners list. All we can do is give them away. If they don't show up, and let us to get us their address and stuff, we just can't ship them. But we've still got a lot of vegetable seeds, to give away. So be sure here, go over to, for those of you that haven't been aware of it, go to this website here. Let me make sure I got typed in right. Go to this website right here, and in the top menu bar, it'll say giveaways. Just click on the giveaway link up there in that menu, and you can find where to register to win those seeds. We've got a lot of vegetable and flower seeds that we need to give away. And right here's another place you can go get seeds also that's being given away, and more stuff than just seeds on this site. We own this site as well. Let me see if I can just grab you a link to that. Might be easier than me typing it all in. Here you go. Here's another website that you can go to and get and register for free seeds. Free seeds, vegetable seeds, flower seeds. There's giveaways on there for those stun weapons. There's giveaways for knives and sweet. There's all kinds of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff on that. So go over there and check that out also. Hello, CC. Sandy said they're in the house, but she said hi to everybody. I see folks popping in here. Hello, Foggy Mountain Man. I see some of you folks popping in that's got you light bulbs, and I appreciate that. That means you're a member of our Backroads Living, YouTube membership, and we thank you guys. We really appreciate you all for being members. So hello, Paulette. Just sent them seeds to my Paul's house. We'll do it, buddy. Oh, you'll get them anyway. Few hedges to work as a windbreak. Yep. Why me? Farmer and Adele Acres. Sandy Sue there into the house, but I'll say hello for a farmer. And hello, Eslon. Susan, I think. I'm trying to remember. Hi, Susan. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If I'm wrong, please correct me. We just had a day and a half. But anyway, let me say thank you to everybody for stopping by tonight or this evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. I know the farther west you get, the earlier it is. We're about 12 minutes after 7 here, 13 minutes after 7 here in southeastern Kentucky. We are in the Bluegrass State, right in the very southern corner of it, southeastern corner. We're about 30 minutes from the Tennessee-Virginia border, so we're real close right there in the corner. And hello, Michelle. It's good to see you. But anyway, I want to say thanks to everybody, that we appreciate each and every one of you. As I've mentioned before, our feeds have been somewhat no said, how can I be a member? I still don't know all this stuff. Just heard Grim Survivor's Bible study. He was very rattled on. And as for prayer, his wife had to go to hospital. Well, we certainly pray for him and his wife. Pray that everything works out okay. Yes, Susan. I'm so glad I got that right, Susan. No, you just in the there's a menu below the video here that has like home and video and community, and it'll say members, and you just click that member there, and it'll tell you how to join the site as a member. The members are the ones that's got the light bulbs at the end of their names. It's just a way to help support the channel. And there's varying degrees that you can do that with, which brings me to the 10, well, we've already been on 10 minutes. Anyway, did all of you get to watch the video that I posted day before yesterday? I hope so. There's been another article that's come out today. I didn't do an article on it. Hello, Mike. It's good to see you. The article I posted the day before yesterday dealt with controlling them right there. Personal protection devices. And there's about 5 bills right now in the House that they're trying to get passed. None of these bills really explain what the qualifications of anything they're saying you have to be qualified with. None of them explain any of that stuff. So if you get an opportunity to watch that video, if you haven't, I would encourage you to go back and watch that video, the last one we posted. And then I read an article today where the vice president had met with some of these groups that were trying to help push these agendas. And they have promised them that they're going to do everything they can to see that these things are passed and goes through. And the president himself has give his support, saying that he's going to do everything he can. Also, he's an executive order man. He just likes them. So we never know what's coming down the pike, folks. You need to get your stuff. If you don't have stuff, you need to get it. If you can get it without any kind of registration, you'll be way ahead. It's nobody's business what you own. You can get all the pea shooter peas that you can get for that pea shooter. Yeah. Hello, Tina. No apologies needed. Thank you for stopping by. Are any of you folks above the snow? Well, thank you, Donna. Yeah, we post a few little things like that for our members, and just to say thank you and let you know that we appreciate your support. It's kind of you all to do that, to support us that way. Bracing for it to hit Arkansas, Missy French. Buddy, I hope y'all don't get hit hard. If there ever was a time to be prepping, it's now. I know I've said that a lot. Unless something changes drastically this year, and I'm talking about in the next month or two, because at the rate this president is going with executive orders, and the rate the recklessness of this Congress and even the Senate now, things are going to take a bad turn before the end of this year, and we need to be prepped up and ready for it. The ice and snow will be the least of our worries. I know we need to worry about it this evening and over the weekend because we got things going on right now. Sandy and I have got stuff we need to take care of, buddy. And if this ice and snow hits and we can't figure out a way to do it tomorrow, we're just going to be stuck till Tuesday. And we don't need to be, but it just is what it is. But we need to be prepping. We need to be prepping. Now, these snowstorms like this, we need to be ready for them. If things happen, we need to be prepared for them. Guys, there's going to be Yes, Susan, prepping like there's no tomorrow. Yes, pay the house off. There you go. Praise the Lord. Listen, I'll raise my hand to the Lord right for that one. Praise the Lord. If you can pay your house off, yes. Wow, happy back 3 to 15 inches. They can't determine whether which end of that you're on. Bless your heart. That's just crazy. I think, yeah, yeah, Paulette. I think she's talking about the peas for the pea shooter. Yeah, they come in a box. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, we're glad your livestock missed the tree falling. Mother saw some of my prepping hoard. She was a little grumpy. She's not a prepper. Hey, M9, it's good to see you. 0 feels like -15, going to get colder and have about a foot of snow in Chicago, just on the outskirts. I dread snow like that so bad. Weather is nuts. Supposed to be 9 in the South Texas Sunday night and Monday morning. That's pretty cold. All right, cat lady, send them on. You've got my email. Paulette, I don't know if any of our family's preppers. I think we've got maybe one sister and brother-in-law that probably has put back a little bit of stuff, but I don't know how much. Donna, yeah, I think some of the people are already having buyer's remorse, and they're starting to see some of this stuff and starting to realize some of the things like you're saying, Donna. I think some of the folks of us that's been wearing tinfoil hats around here, and everybody's eyes is starting to look a little different to them. Debt is slavery. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're slaves to debt. Absolutely. Why me? Preppers are the new age preachers. Yeah, Miss Big Kitty, we got back over 5,000 again. Hopefully we can stay on the top side of that this time. I get on my rants sometimes and get up on my soapbox and start preaching about Jesus, and people start leaving the channel when I do that. So I don't know. Yeah, people are wanting to be a part of prepping communities right now. They want to know what people are doing and how they're doing it, so that when times do hit hard, that they can be a little bit prepared. Because now there's a lot of people still not going to be ready. When this weather starts coming in like this and people know it ahead of time, you'll be lucky to find food on the shelves. If you went out this evening to get food, you're lucky to get it if people knew the storm's coming. That might be true. Why me? She is such a conspiracy theorist that I'm sure there's conspiracy to call aluminum foil hats tinfoil. I hear you. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Donna, that's true. When you start talking about the Lord Jesus Christ in the modern day church, buddy, people head out the door. Now you're trying to get me started. I know what you're doing. Uh, $10 packages of seeds yesterday at the Dollar General. Good. I'm glad, Kim, you found some seeds. Yeah, Donna, there you go. Too much fruit of the spirit, love, joy, peace. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of those folks that if I hear somebody's in my vicinity, within my hearing, if I hear somebody say Jesus, I migrate that way. It doesn't matter to me. I just start migrating that direction. I don't care who I'm talking to or what's going on. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Let me go over and see what's going on. Somebody's talking my favorite subject, you know. Yeah. Let's see. M9 says no crops growing globally. Nothing rice. Com says. Well, you know, M9, we've seen so much devastation this year globally with rice crops. You know, China had that flood, that dam that busted, had 11 million acres of rice fields that flooded. Vietnam had that drought. Their rice crops were just horrible. And the heat wave, I think it was in Australia, and just so many different places, buddy, that just has had terrible, terrible times. And then here in the United States, we had 10 or 11 million acres of corn that was basically destroyed, along with some soy. And then we turn around and we export all this stuff out, things that we need ourselves to manufacture, you know, corn's in everything. And we're shipping record shipments, selling record shipments of corn to China. Makes no sense whatsoever, because other countries have cut their exports off to us and to other places. So it makes no sense. unless you're a tinfoil hat guy. If you wear a tinfoil hat, it'll make sense to you. But if you're not, it won't. And I go around wearing a tinfoil hat, I reckon. I think the folks that I think the folks that we talk to think we're about idiots. Oh goodness. Misha, it does. Oh my goodness. Man, the word just absolutely tears up people's spirits. When you get the spirit of Antichrist in a person in the word, you start speaking the word around them, man, they don't want nothing to do with you. I'm telling you right now, it's time to get out of Dodge City for them. Hello, Sheila, I guess. I don't know if you pronounce it Sheila or Sheila. First or second, let me know. Sheila or Sheila, first or second. Hello, Robbie. Good to see you. Rolling in a little late. We're up to 69 in the room, and we've got 29 likes. Slap that like button. That helps us a great deal. And nobody buying them but me. Well, I missed that, and Kim, I don't know what that means, so I'll just go on. It might mean something you can't type. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Donna, China's buying up everything, everywhere. Everything they can get their hands on, they're buying it. Yes, you need to be feeling good about the rice you've hoarded up. Yeah, buddy. All the rice that you can hoard up, you need to hoard it up. Happy Mac says, if I ask you all to really think about how many seeds you need for your family, I figured 4 packs of carrots. That's a heap of rabbit cookies. Yeah, you're feeding your rabbits. Oh, goodness. They own a bunch of stuff, M9. You're right. They own stuff probably in every country. Whew, Michelle, I like that. Blood washed and saved in the name of Jesus. Ain't that good? Paulette, I've noticed that some. So Susan says she has employees and they say they would rather not know if bad things are coming as it gives them panic attacks. So I stopped talking. What kind of person don't want to know what's coming so they can prepare for it? Oh my goodness. Bread, wraps, dumplings, etc. I agree. Why me? Figure out how to make this stuff with rice. The folks from India know how to do that. They're talking about wanting to track all of the crops, every head of lettuce, every ear of corn. Billy Boy buying up farmland. Yeah, he owns millions of acres of farmland already in the United States, and you know he's not going to plant potatoes on it. Yeah, we thank you, Mike, for reminding me of that. We don't call it hoarding here in this community because it's not hoarding. It's just being smart, doing things that need to be done, taking care of your family. Hello, Zombie. Good to see you. Shipping boats that are sitting in the ocean can't even get into ports to be unloaded. Yeah, Paulette. Well, now here's the thing about it, Paulette. People probably are listening. I mean, we don't really have any way of knowing with all this smart technology that people have. You know, this TikTok application and so many of these other apps that have come out that came in from China. We don't know what's in those. We don't know what's being heard and what's not. We don't know we don't know who's watching every time your computer's turned on if you have a camera that's built in the screen itself. Now, my camera, you have to raise it up from behind the computer. You can't see through it. But that don't mean they can't hear what anybody's saying when the computer's on. You just don't know. Now, my laptop that I had, it had the computer webcam built right in the screen, and you could actually see the lens on it, and I tape paper over it. Sandy's is like that, and we've got paper taped over hers. I don't think it's anybody's business what I'm doing sitting here. I don't do anything wrong, nothing I'm ashamed of, but it's just not anybody's business. You know, I don't want people sitting looking at me all day, and I don't put it past these high-tech places to do that. I trust them like I would trust a mad dog in a meat house. Now, buddy, I just tell you, I have zero trust for this government. That much, zero. There's nothing they do or say that I trust. Absolutely zero. You mean to tell me, Happy Mac, you hadn't liked this video yet? We're still behind. We're still half behind. We've got 81 watching and 42 likes. Oh my goodness. Hello, Amy. It's good to see you. Yes. Hello, Plane Prepper. Good to see you. Paulette, if it's hooked in through Wi-Fi, it's still It's the same thing as plugging it in. I mean, as far as them being able to manipulate it or get information, I mean, it's the same. I just saw Zombies post there. I was thinking about that a minute ago. Any kind of grain you can put up right now, you need to get it if you can get it. I really think that. And Miss P. Kitty, you're exactly right about that. Sometimes you've just got to let people be what they are. If they don't want to know the truth and they want to stick their heads in the sand and hide from it, then eventually somebody's going to come through and they're going to drag them right out of the sand, their head right out of the sand, and they're going to have to look reality in the face. It'll be a sad day for them when that happens. Yep. You're right, why me? Noah preached to those people for 100 years, told them that God was sending rain, that the world was going to be destroyed, that a flood was coming, and the world was going to be destroyed. He told those people that for 100 years. We're told that in Hebrews, that Noah was a preacher of righteousness. He spread God's message there to those people, that it was going to come a flood, that God was going to open up the heavens and cause it to rain on the earth and cause the waters to overflow the earth. And they no doubt thought he was wearing a tinfoil hat too. Happy Mac, canned up my rice, stuck in a couple of O2 absorbers, and they sucked down the lid just like they're supposed to. First time I didn't vacuum. Well, how about that? Hello, Jesus Life. Hello, Don. Good to see you. Well, buddy, this is a good community right here, Don. Now, listen, guys. Let me grab this right here real quick for you. Because we don't know how long we'll be on YouTube. We just don't know that. With the administration that's in right now and the way the big techs are doing, and they are purging accounts right and left still yet. They've not slowed down at all. They're still purging accounts. And our account here on YouTube has, I think they're shadowing me some, because our reach has dropped. We lost many followers here a couple of weeks ago. We lost almost 200 followers, or no, it's 100 and something followers. And our reach just kind of went nowhere. So, and we're not the only ones. We're hearing other prepper channels talk about this, that these things are happening to them. So let's keep that in mind. They might take a channel down, and especially like Twitter, they just take them down. They'll just send a notice and say you violated our TOC, and people say, well, what was the violation? And they don't even answer them most of the time. Don't even say what for or anything about it. But right here is a new community I created on our website. Let me give you the community link. If you have any problems with it, be sure and email me and let me know. You can join this community. We're going to try to build a community right here in a forum where we talk about gardening, where we talk about prepping, everything to do with prepping. And I'd like for every one of you that can join this to get in there and join it and give us some suggestions, and let's share information with each other and be able to help one another in this community if we can. Because like I say, we don't know how long this will be going on. We're going to be here all we can. And hello, Sharon. It's good to see you. If I missed you, let me say hi. Hello, Christy. I don't miss people on purpose. I just get talking sometimes and don't see everybody that comes in. Don said I was unsubscribed from your channel without my knowledge by YouTube. I had to subscribe again. See, that's been going on with a lot of preppers. It's not just this channel. So be sure and check to make sure that your notifications are still set. If you have to, you may need to unsubscribe and then resubscribe to get your notifications reset again. I don't know. But guys, that stuff's happening. Yeah. It's not a conspiracy. It's not, it's just happening. People are people are telling me that. We've heard that over the last few weeks that they have been unsubscribed from the channel, that they was having to resubscribe and unsubscribe and resubscribe to get, to click the notification bell to get their notifications again. It's just a lot of stuff, buddy. Can you go to other prepper channels and comment? I can. Sheila, we could do that. And I do go over from time to time and watch some of the other prepper channels, and every now and then I'll leave a comment if I like the video or they've said something that really appeals to me. I don't do it real often, but we could do that. Here's the thing, I had a conversation with somebody last week. I think it was last week about our channel. And, I would love to have lots of people on the channel. I mean, I would. If I told you that I wouldn't, I'd be lying to you. Because the more people we have on the channel, the better our income is. It's really that simple. Our living is made by advertisement. That's how we make our living. Our websites and YouTube, that's why we have advertisement on it. It pays our bills. It buys our groceries. It pays, everything we do, it puts gas in the car, everything. That's how we make our living. We don't have any other income. We don't draw any kind of government assistance of any kind. And I pray I never have to. As long as I'm able to walk and do anything and make a living, I'm not going to. I don't want those people to do nothing for me. I can't. I've got to the point that I just about can't stomach to look at none of them. They're so godless and reprobate in heart and mind that I don't want anything to do with them. Now, I take advantage of YouTube. I take advantage of Facebook. And as long as I can take advantage of these people and use this stuff and make a living, I'm going to. As long as I can get a message out doing it. And that's the key to this. Now, like I said, I'd like to have a bunch of people. I wouldn't, I'd love to have a million followers. But the thing about it is they're going to have to listen to me. And I know that I know what the reality of that is. I know that the reality of when I start talking about Jesus and the modern day church and what it means to be a follower of Christ, I know that people are going to run like, they're going to, like a covey of bird being flushed out. So I know that's probably not going to happen unless the Lord gets involved in it. But, that's the reality of it. And we told you guys that followed us early on that when we were able to monetize our channel, we would. And then right after that, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because YouTube now monetizes every channel. And I'll give you an example of how that works. If this channel didn't have enough followers and enough watch time to be monetized, Google would monetize it anyway, and they would take all the revenue. And then when it got enough followers and enough watch time to be monetized, then they would start giving me the revenue. But Google monetizes all the channels now. They run ads if they may not do it on every video, but they have already sent out notices that they're going to start monetizing all the channels. So that's just how that is. And people help Sandy and I. Let me give you an example right here. And we appreciate it. That's what I'm saying about our members here on YouTube. We've got some people that, and we try to put an end cap on our videos and just to say thank you to the folks who are members on our channel because they pay they do a monthly subscription every month that comes to us to help us with our work here on YouTube and help us with everything we do. And we appreciate that. Don't think we don't. I don't care if it's $1.99 or $100.99. It don't matter. We appreciate it. We love you guys. But right here, we got a letter today from Miss Charlotte. She sent us one last month. Or not today, but we got it the other day. And she sent us one last month and just says, "Dear Charles and Sandy," enclosed as a thank you gift. You're loved and appreciated by me and all your channel. Well, Charlotte, that blesses our heart. And it's not just the gift that's in it, it's the wording that you care. And buddy, we love you too. We really do. We love all of you. And I have a hard time saying some of this stuff. Somebody just gave a super chat. Don Marie. Thank you, Don Marie. We appreciate it. I don't say this to get super chats. I'm just telling you that I know what's involved in getting a mass following. And it's probably never going to happen here because I'm not going to compromise. I'm not going to compromise my soul to get a following. It's not going to happen. Just not. I'm not going to get on here and make up a big bunch of lies and stories and stuff just to try to get people to follow me. It's not going to happen. But Don said, "May you be blessed for what you're trying to do and for this community. We have to stick together." Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. And blessings right back to you. Foggy Mountain Man, thank you for the super chat, sir. Happy Valentine's Day to all our wonderful ladies in the community. Thank you for that super chat. Folks, we appreciate it. I kind of get up on my soapbox a little bit every now and then, I know. But they're just, I get so tired of this government. I get so tired of this woke thing that's going on around our country that I get so tired of the message that the modern day church is preaching and how that they've jumped into the 501c3 and they've become politically correct and they've jumped right in bed with the government. And this stuff just, it makes me very unpopular. I'll tell you, even among my family, it makes me very unpopular among my family because I'm not there, guys, and I'm not going there. I'm not going to be a Baptist or a Pentecostal or a Methodist or any of those things. I am a follower of Jesus Christ. That's it. But that's it. And I'm not going to adhere to any of these doctrines of men. I'm not going to adhere to any of this stuff or this government. I don't care about these governments. I could care less about them. They don't rule me. They're not my boss. They're not my king. They're not my Lord. We're going to pray up and do what the Lord has asked us to do in our hearts because he has put in our hearts to do this thing, and we're going to do it and are doing it. And the folks that don't do it, man, I tell you, I feel sorry for them. We follow because we care. Missy French. Well, Missy French, thank you for that super chat. We appreciate that very much. And I know that. And and I want you to know that I know there's people that can't afford anything. We've got here last month we had people send us, I can't remember the names, I didn't get to write them down, but we had people last month that sent us some money on PayPal. There are a link down in the comments. And it's just what it is. We appreciate it. We thank you for it. Mike's light turned green. Did Mike's light turn green and Donna's? They did. Mike and Christy's light turned green. That means you guys have been with us over a month as a member on the channel. So thank you guys. We appreciate that. That means you guys have re-upped. Yeah. Thank you very much. But anyway, as far as trying to build the channel, I want to build the channel, and I want to be able to reach people and put people on this channel, and they'll hear you. They'll listen to the things you say. They'll hear your recommendations. They'll hear the things that you've experienced. And if we can all get over in that forum to where we can just sit and type and send out our information and give out our information to each other, man, there's a world of knowledge that we could share there. You could just sit down and type out everything you knew about growing tomatoes or growing cucumbers or growing onions or growing watermelons or, anything like that, and share it with people. And that's something that YouTube has no control over. You can share all you want to on there, prep all you want to on there, and nobody's going to stop you. It's my website, mine and Sandy's. We pay to have it hosted every month. And I'd love to see a bunch of you guys go over there and join that forum. It's free, costs nothing. Just get in there and make your suggestions for topics, and get in there and help each other. That's what it's all about. Okay, let me get back up here now. Well, that's your preference, Colorado Biker Prepper, and I don't mind you doing that, but I don't. I mean, that's just who I am. That's who you are, and that's who I am. If you choose not to follow any ideologies, including religion in capital letters, that's fine. I'm not trying to make you follow religion.
We don't follow religion.
I don't follow religion either. I can't stand religion. I can't stand religious people. That's the problem right now. That's why people don't follow Christ, is because they've been religionized, is what I like to call it, religionized. They don't know who Jesus is. They follow religions. That's why 90%, or not 90, but there's a vast majority of the youth that's left the churches, because they follow people that don't know Jesus. They've been taught all this foolishness all their life by people that don't know Jesus. And when it comes down to where the rubber meets the highway and the rubber meets the road, they found out that most of the people that's been teaching them don't know Jesus. It's just a big religious rigmarole to them. And that's why I don't follow religion either. Don't be downtrodden. No. Keep your head up, buddy. Who's a leaving? Somebody said goodnight, Paulette and Foggy Mountain, man. Who's a leaving?
Ken, I think.
Don't be leaving. Amy, I'm sorry to hear that. Because we're certainly not going to take any backs here. No. Thank you, Felicia. We appreciate it.
Donna said, amen, Miss Sandy. I guess you heard me say we're not religious. We don't like religion.
And good night, Kim. If you're heading out, be safe. I miss the Spike College military. I hear you, Donna.
Where you at anyway?
I don't know. I'm way up and down through here somewhere. I've got way behind again talking. You know how I am. Let's see down through here. It's amazing what the Lord does to your heart. It is. It is, Happy Mac. The Lord is good. Let's see. Where am I at? Amen. Sandy, Nancy, praying. Yes, praying for you, Nancy. Trying to fight off. Let's see. Now my feed just jumped again. Miss P. Kitty said, that's why I listen to you. No religion, just Christ. Amen. But that's all this. That's what's happened to the religious world, man. They've left the teachings of Jesus, and they followed man's teachings. Man's teachings came out of the Catholic Church years ago, when the Catholic Church sat back there, in 35 AD, and they was telling people to follow their popes back then, that they were the Church of Jesus. Well, the Church of Jesus was established way before the Catholic Church, way before the Baptist Church, way before any of these other denominations came up. Was the Church of Jesus established? The Church of Jesus was established in the book of Acts. It had nothing to do with denominations or popes or anybody else. It had to do with one man, and his name is Jesus. That's it. But anyway, let's see. Colorado Biker Prepper, I support your freedom to follow whatever ideology you want, just as long as it's not violent or dangerous to others. Hey, buddy, I agree with that. People should not have ideologies that are violent or dangerous. I agree with you 100%. People do what they want to. Absolutely. When is yours and Sandy's birthdays? We don't give that out. We keep that secret. Huh?
Tell them when yours is. It's coming up.
No. I can't give that my birthday.
You're a leap year.
I only have a birthday once every 4 years. So that's the only hint you're getting.
You don't have it this year.
I don't have a birthday this year. No. And Sandy and I even quit celebrating birthdays. We've not celebrated a birthday in a couple of years now. Amy, I'm sorry. I really am sorry that your sister did that and it disappointed you. We've got family members that we have talked to and talked to and talked to and talked to and done everything but beg them not to do that, and they did it anyway. So we share in your frustration. We really do. But it's so difficult to get this understanding that it doesn't matter who they are or who they're married to. This thing, this thing of knowing Jesus is separate from the modern day church. It just is. It has nothing to do with modern day church. It just don't.
It's okay to tell them your birthdays. It's just the age.
Well, okay, so here's Sandy's birthday. I can't tell you how old she is. Oh, tell them our birthdays. I'm just kidding. Let's see now. My birthday is February the 29th. That comes once every 4 years. Okay? And thankfully, I don't have a birthday this year.
I said it's not. I said
and Miss
people don't want to tell their age.
Yeah, we're not going to tell her age because we're both over 40. And Sandy's birthday is on September the 26th. And she's just barely over 40. A little bit. Somewhat. Like I am. But yeah, September 26th and February 29th. All right. That made my head itch. Made my skin crawl. Talking about my birthday. Anyway. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I am behind again. Missy French. I did not find any heirloom corn seed. I still haven't got any. And Sharon DeYoung said she has not met Sandy yet. Hi, Sandy.
I told her hi.
Oh, Sandy already said hi. See how far behind I am.
Was that about the vaccine? Somebody said she was upset.
Her sister, pastor's wife, that took it. She said she should have known better.
Yeah, what about people in the family?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Our families went that same route.
Tell them they don't need to be taking it.
Yeah. I already planted sweet peas in North Carolina. I like that. Guys, listen, don't forget to go over to the website. Let me give you that. Here's that forum. I'm going to give these links again. If you haven't joined the forum, join our forum. Here's the forum. I'm trying to build a community on there so we can talk prepping. Okay. I don't care what walk of life you're from. That has nothing to do with us prepping. Now, everybody knows where I stand that follows us about the Lord Jesus Christ. If you follow Jesus, that's great. I'm so thankful that you do. If you don't, you're still welcome. I don't care. When it comes to prepping, I want you to be able to sustain yourself and survive, because we need to do these things and help each other regardless to get by. So now here's the let's see, that's the forum group. Right here, you can get giveaways here on this other site that we own. Here's another place to get giveaways. Two or three places here where you can get giveaways on this site. We've got stuff listed like those personal stun weapons. We've got one of them on there. We've got a knife on there, a real nice collectible knife. We've got flour and vegetable seeds on this one right here I'm getting ready to post. There's sweepstakes on there, if I remember right. There's a lot of stuff that we're giving away. So, and it's all free. You don't even have to pay the shipping on it. Don't cost you nothing. The reason we do this is twofold. One is it's a blessing to be able to do this, because when we do this, we get enough ad revenue coming in to pay us to do it. And the second thing is, when the ad revenue comes in like that, then we're able to bless people by giving them stuff. So it's a twofold blessing. Now, as I said before, I make no apologies or not trying to hide any of it. There will be ad revenue on those sites. There will be advertisements on it. There may be a pop-up on it. There's one that I can't stand, and I can't figure out how to disable it, but I'm working on it. I can't stand the pop-up that comes in front of the screen when I go over there. And I'm not real sure where it's coming from, but I've got to try to disable it because I don't like it myself. But anyway, just tolerate with us. And those sites right there, all of them, where you can get stuff, giveaways. Enter those giveaways for those seeds.
We've had that since
we've had,
that website, we've had it.
Yeah, we've had the website a pretty good while. But we're having people winning seeds, vegetable seeds, every day that's not coming back and checking to see if they won. So we're not shipping them out, because we don't know who to ship them to. We don't know their address. But anyway, get on there and register to get you some seeds. But it don't matter if you need them or not. If you can give them to somebody, register and win them and give them to somebody. Garden's growing every day. My son gets under the trailer and brings up nice produce. Boy, I like that, Louis. I've heard of people growing gardens like that under their trailers. I like that. Yep, zombie. Let's see here where we're at. Hey, we about caught up with the likes there. We're at 73 on the page and 70 likes. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. So, country gentleman, heirloom, not very even rows, but tender and tasty. Yeah, but finding this thing around here, I still haven't been able to get out and get down to the country store there, the feed store. Yeah, Donna, they're using the churches, they're using everything in the world right now that they can to get people to take this. Donna's repeating the birthdays. Oh, goodness. Shoo. I agree with you. Why me? I don't think people are being informed. Sandy and I listened to another doctor today that had researched this vax, and man, I tell you, it's just not good. It's just not a good thing. Because nobody really knows what the side effects of this stuff's going to be down the road. And we've tried. Sandy has followed these doctors and listened to so much research done on this thing by these doctors and repeated this stuff to her family. And I have posted it to my family on Facebook with links to this stuff for them to read and videos to watch. And I swear, you talk to them till you turn blue in the face sometimes. And then you get out and you meet them, and right there they are. It's made no difference. What you've said has been kind of like, you just take a deep breath and a puff, and you hug their neck and love them anyway and go on, you know. You pray that their eyes of understanding get opened at some point. That's what my prayer is, that people's eyes of understanding would be opened toward this thing. Yeah. Sandy talked here for days and days to her family, and as soon as it became available here, the phone rang. And, hello. Went and got my shot today. That's the only reason they called. Was to tell us they went and got their shot.
Are you getting yours?
Did you get yours? Are you going to get yours? Well, why aren't you getting yours? You just want to be different. Why do you want to be different? You know, I don't know. Still trying to learn how to navigate through the website. My member name is Rooster Mama. Well, I'll look for you when I get on there, Rooster. I'll find you. You'll get it figured out, Paulette. You'll get it figured out.
It's not even a vax, and it has no immunity to prosecution.
And hello, Chrissy.
Get any redress with the vaccine for.
I hear you, Donna. Ooh, there went my feet again.
Somebody had said, Cat Lady Pepper said her son's, I think it was her that said her son's birthday was the same as yours.
I've missed a lot of comments where my feed's jumping. It's so hard to get back and find them sometimes. Well, Chrissy, we appreciate that. Colorado Biker Prepper. Now, I was talking about the pop-up on my website, not on YouTube here. I've got a website that I enabled AdSense on, and there's a pop-up on it that I hadn't been seeing on the other websites. So I'm thinking that I may need to disable one of the types of ads.
Rodney Braun.
Different types.
I've seen your picture for this premiere. You look like you have 2 feet in the grave. High user.
Who said that?
Rodney Braun.
Said I look like I had 2 feet in the grave.
That's what they said.
well, I hope not. we did get
I just took that off.
We did get a letter in the mail yesterday for burial insurance. Said if we wanted to take out burial. I told Sandy, I said, are they giving us hints or something? What's going on here? We've still got a long way to go, guys, if Lord Darius is coming. Oh, goodness. Got to run, check on my girls real quick. Yes, Missy French, we'll see you in a little bit, hopefully.
That lady sent a super chat. Super sticker.
Why me said the strange thing is the second shot taken 2 weeks after the first is really causing havoc. It isn't an allergic reaction. It is pathogenic priming when the immune system attacks itself. But listen, we're hearing testimonies from people.
Do you know what I say? Cat lady.
What'd she say?
She said a super chat.
Oh no, I don't see that. Where's it at? It didn't come up on here. It didn't come up on my feed. So let me run down here and see if I can find it. Oh, there it come up finally. All right. Well, why is it done like that? But anyway, thank you, Cat Lady, for that super chat. Yeah, I see you've got your kitty cat in there smiling. Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate that, Cat Lady. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Well, here's the thing about it, guys, that, we're just talking about this vax.
Oh, that's all right, Paulette.
We can, if the government can get the companies and the corporations to work with them, and they will, they won't have to twist your arm. They won't have to force you to do anything. They will just create mandates, and the stores and the airlines and the online places, the post office, the route carriers, everybody, in order to work, will have to have that. And it'll come down to the point that if you haven't had it, then they won't let them bring your mail to your house. They won't let them bring your grocery deliveries to your house if you don't have proof that you've had it. They won't come around and try to. They don't have to come around and force you to take it physically. They'll just pressure you to the point that they'll try to starve you out if you don't. Now, that's why it's so important to raise every bite of food that you possibly can. To raise everything you can possibly raise, not just food of vegetables. Now, I mentioned this last week in a video that if you have space for a milk cow or space for a steer, to where you could run a couple of steer each year and have a steer butchered, for meat, a hog raised, if you've got a place to raise hogs, to have you a couple of hogs raised every year and butcher them for meat, a place to raise field corn to help feed them. Anything you can do to put food on your table is going to benefit you. It's going to put you in a position to where you can be less compromised. So anything you can do is good. Anything that you can do to help yourself. Good night, Miss P. Kitty. Thank you for stopping in.
When probably Donna had said something earlier about Charles is 27 and Sandy's 26 or something like that. I forget. I couldn't find it again.
She mentioned, I remember her mentioning your birthday up here. Yeah, she didn't want anybody to forget it.
Colorado Prepper. Gosh,
I can't help it. I got way behind, and I'm
way behind on mine.
Mom and Dad said, Mr. Mama.
I don't know what happened.
Raised 6 children on my own, so I am both mom and dad. I hence the name Rooster Mama. I like it, Paulette. Mom and dad both. There you go.
Colorado Prepper said if you're trying to make money doing this, I suggest you look into setting up a Patreon account. They take less than super chats.
They do. Yeah. It's just, I'm not charismatic enough to do Patreon, I don't think. I think you kind of need to be very creative and charismatic, I guess is the term, to do something like Patreon and be successful at it. I just I don't have that drive to do that, I don't guess. It's really not all about the money. We do want to make a living. We do want to make a living.
We've made a living with AdSense.
We've made a living.
Since 2012.
We've made a living with our website since 2012, filling with AdSense and Facebook and things like that. But it's not all about the money. It is about the money to a point, but not all about the money, because it's very simple that people have to have money to live. I mean, it's just that simple, And I don't know. I just can't get that driven to
He said
be all
Patreon
about.
doesn't
I can't be driven enough to be all about the money.
He said Patreon doesn't require that. It's just another way for people
Sure.
to support you.
Sure, it is. It is. But in order to get people over there, there's, you know, I don't know if people would fool with Patreon or not. I don't know. They might would. Who's to say?
Who knows? Maybe one of these days.
We might try it someday. I don't know. Monica, it will. Talking about a passport for everyday life is going to get pretty ugly for a lot of people, and when they start pushing these weapons laws and these mandates for that kind of stuff, it's going to get even messier. There's going to be a lot of problems arise from that stuff.
What do you call it?
Huh?
This is kind of has a.
What?
And your face is all turning black. And it's
Pixelating?
Yeah.
Am I pixelating? Sandy said my face is turning checkered and black and like that right there, and white and orange and blue and purple and green. Am I pixelating on any of you guys?
Mine or?
I did not, Freedom Dump. What was the question? Sorry, I missed it.
Nano Bad said, "Do you think this is the Antichrist?"
Who said that?
Nano.
Oh.
Nano Bad.
I don't think the Antichrist is a person. There will be a man of, according to the scripture, there will be a man of sin who will be revealed, who will set himself in the seat of God. And he will be driven by the spirit of Antichrist. And that's the spirit that's in the earth right now, is the spirit of Antichrist. That's what's driving the senators and congressmen and all these people to do what they're doing right now. The leaders of the worlds, the spirit of Antichrist is driving that. So we're going to eventually see these things take place. There's a few things that still have to take place before it happens, but we will see them. Now, I know a lot of people think they won't see these things because they believe in the rapture, and you know, I just don't. I don't believe in the rapture, and I'm not saying that to belittle anybody or anything of any kind. I just don't believe in it. I don't think there will be one. I think from studying and reading the scriptures to the understanding that I get, and I've sat under I've sat under people teaching on the rapture that have went in depth on it, just hours and hours, and listened, and there's just no convincing me of that. This thing was never even taught until the turn of the century, and the readers and understanders of the scripture in the foreign countries would laugh at the people here in the United States talking about that, because they don't see it either, and I don't see it. I don't think there's going to be one. I think we'll see all this stuff take place, and in saying that, I think God's grace is sufficient for us regardless. It was sufficient for Peter and Paul and James and John and Bartholomew, and it was sufficient for all those men who went through their tribulation and was pierced through with swords and spears and hung on crosses upside down and heads cut off and everything else. God didn't deliver them from tribulation, and we're no better than they were. We're just not. We somehow here in the United States, we think that we should get a get out of jail free card, that we should get one of those cards that says pass go, collect $200, blah, blah, blah. You live in the United States, you're better than everybody else and everything else, and you're going to get special treatment and all this stuff, and it's just not going to happen. We're no better than any other country in the world. Just because we live in the United States don't give us a special place in God's heart. And it just seems like to me that for the most part, Christianity seems to think that we're some kind of special something because we're in the United States of America, and we're not. We're just not. We're part of God's church. We're part of God's children. We're part of the body as a whole, and the whole body is going to go through this. So that's just my take on it. But that is it is a spirit of Antichrist. It's not a person. Antichrist isn't a person. Antichrist, I think, is a spirit, and there will be a person that will be revealed that will set himself up as God in the seat of God, but that is driven by a spirit. Let's see. The Ice Age farmer stated today that the government wants to track all farm animals and plants with nanochips. Nanochip on the news. Vaccine bottle has nanochip.
I had to tell you that. Let's see, where's she at now?
Well, my feed just jumped again. I was reading somebody's comment and it just went.
Robbie Jean Miller said, I just joined the community, but I don't know if it went through. And she doesn't have anything by her name. What community is she talking about?
She's talking about backroads living.
Oh, the Charles needs a slow mode.
I am in slow mode. I'm sorry.
Needs a slow mode.
Oh, I need a slow mode, yeah.
When you talk, it needs to.
Yeah. No, that's not good. I label that. I can already say it. Well, where'd Rooster Mama go to? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm going to have to. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a second. I'm looking at some stuff right here, trying to fix something while I'm on the website. I've got to fix this right here. All righty, let's see if that helped me. Refresh the page. Get rid of some of that stuff. There we go. That helped me. Now let me go back to the forum. Says our newest member is Raincoast. I'll have to get over in there when we get off of here and look around and see what's going on. I'm not real sure. It's a brand new forum for me. I've never fooled with this one before, and I just got it installed yesterday, and I'm still looking through it, trying to tweak it and figure everything out about it. I do have a Rumble account, CC. I have a Rumble account. I also have a LBRY account and BitChute. And it's a chore, buddy, to keep everything loaded over there that we load over here. And, you have to upload it all. And it's a job. I tell you, doing what we do here with our other websites and stuff, yep. Paulette set a picture at a time or two. Only occasionally you buffer a second. Looked like you fell and had a terrible injury to your chin. Oh, gosh, that's probably what that. Well, I'm sorry about that. Oh, Let's see here. Well, I kind of like that. Why, I may just lock them all in there and throw them a sandwich every now and then when they get hungry. The Freedom Dump, I never did see your question. I'm so sorry. If you want to ask it again, I'll try to spot it down through here. My feed's been jumping up and down, and it's just hard to keep up with it, but I'll try to watch for it. Welcome, Monica. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Just for Fun. I appreciate that. Looks like Monica is our newest member on our actual YouTube feed here, YouTube page. John Belcher. I agree, John. Things are going to get worse before they get better, sir. Hello, Nancy. Good to see you. Well, Bonnie, it's good to see you. We hope you hang around a few more minutes. If not, that's okay. And hello, Diana by the beach. I missed a lot of you coming on here earlier today or earlier this evening, and I apologize. I must have been flapping my gums or something. Well, no, that's not good, Donna. I don't need to be breaking up. Oh, goodness. So we've been on here nearly an hour and a half, so that's probably enough jaw flapping for me towards you guys anyway. When we are, yeah, when everybody's snowed in Monday evening, if everybody's got electricity, we may do a live Monday evening. And
our problem is
we hope we've got electric. Yeah, we may not have electric Monday evening. Who knows? When we get snow and ice here, the power company's just been really slack and really bad on keeping the power lines, the trees and stuff cut back and cleaned back from the power lines. So we have power outages fairly often when we have snow and ice. Well, it don't even have to be ice, just snow. The last small snow we had here, our power went out for about 4 hours. It was just, it's really sad. Well, I'm glad your sweetheart's home, Nancy. Good night, Donna. Good to see you. Yeah, try not to stress and keep the faith, buddy. You know, we find that a lot of encouragement in Paul's writings, or I do, knowing what all he went through, and in the end, you know, he just, in the end of all that, he stood up and said, "We're not of those who draw back into perdition. No, we're of those who maintain the faith." So, you know, zombie, I don't know. I need to do one on my other channel. I need to do one over there real bad. I'm trying to get all this stuff caught up, and it's just, sometimes it's almost overwhelming, to be honest with you. but we're going to keep going, and we're going to get it all straightened up, lined up, and get a schedule going to where we can hopefully get everything going the way we want to. Baker Creek seed shipping is delayed. Well, the people that I was looking at said their shipping was delayed. So I don't know. Have had the internet their entire lives, and how they melt down without a cell phone for just an hour. Ain't that true? Why me? I tell you, buddy. Folks act like they can't live for an hour without it. You got your tomatoes in your shower. Well, that's okay. Paulette's got a green light. Cat Lady's got a green light. Mike Puckett's got a green light. I like that, guys. I like those green lights. That means you all been with us for over a month now. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Happy Mac sees me talking. Well, that's good. Three times. I am so sorry, Freedom Dump. Let me see if I can scroll back up and spot it somewhere. Well, put it in there right now. I feel like I don't know why I'm not saying the question, Freedom Dump. I'm caught up now. If you put it in there now, I'll see it. I don't know what to do, Happy Mac said. Paulette told her what to do. Log out and log back in. Yeah. Heirloom corn. When they get here, I'll send you some. Well, Missy French, thank you. That's not necessary, but if you do, we appreciate it. What's going on with you, Happy Mac? Oh, goodness. You ever been in an artillery barrage? I hear ribbits all the time. I'd say so. Hello, call me Teddy. Well, what we'll do, just call you Teddy. Well, thank you, Chrissy. We appreciate that. Hello, Homestead. It's good to see you. There's our friends Lynn and Wayne from Homestead House. That's a good channel. You guys need to go over and subscribe to their channel. Those are some good folks right there. I've been talking to them some, and I tell you, hard to beat. Yeah, good folks. Caught up in the air to make well, they run bad tribulation start. Happy Mac had to leave and come back. Your voice was all frogging out. It's good to go now. There you go, folks. If I start frogging out, log out and log back in. Charles needs a cat filter. No, I don't need a cat filter. No. Oh, goodness. We love Homestead Aussie. Lynn and Wayne are good folks, buddy. A Ben with politics past or present who isn't dubious at best. Ben Franklin. I don't know. Monica. What did I miss on Monica? Missy French, I am sending a package as well. Well, thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate you all. Buddy, you all are the best. Cat Lady sent me some sweet onions. I got a letter here today from, it just come in the mail this evening. Beverly, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Got a letter from Beverly Gibson in Texas. And it's a long letter. I've not had a chance to read it yet. I've read like the first page of it. And she mentioned something that I want to mention here to you guys. Listen, we've still got 54 people on here. Let me ask you guys something. Wait a minute. Let me look real quick before I ask. See if I swear, I hope she didn't put that question in here and me miss it again. I've been watching for it and then got off talking. Oh gosh. Surely I've not done that. Hello, Homestead. I'm going back up here to make sure I didn't miss something. Good night, Colorado Prepper. Have a good one. Oh gosh, I bet I missed that again. Oh, goodness. Where was it at now? I have done it again. I'll bet you anything. I bet I've missed their question again. Freedom dump. Oh, goodness. Let's see if I can do a Control F and do a find in this thing, if it'll let me. Well, I can't. Freedom dump. If you've asked that question again, I apologize. It's Sandy's fault. Oh goodness.
I tried to look for that.
I tried to find your question if you ask it again, and I can't. I'm trying to catch up here a little bit before I get off here.
Best for Sandy.
Huh? Well, thank you, John. We appreciate you stopping by and seeing us, sir. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs
They
up.
said I've asked it twice more. Freedom dump. LOL.
I've looked. I even typed their name in the find to do a search and couldn't find it. I mean, I found their name, but it didn't bring up the one with the question on it. Good night, Nancy. Stop and see us again.
I don't see it myself. I don't see it.
I've asked it twice more. Oh, goodness. Oh, Happy Mac said freedom dump one more time, please. Happy Mac, you better help me watch for it then if you've asked them to do this again. Oh, goodness.
I don't see it.
I didn't see it. Susan says she scrolled back and don't see it. It must not have came through because I scrolled back up too, and I really did. I scrolled back up and looked for it, and then I pulled up the find feature here in the chat and typed in freedom dump.
What had come up?
And it pulled your name up like 4 times, but there was no questions associated with your name either time. Yeah, now everybody's asking you to say it again. Come on, say it again.
Say it fast.
Oh, goodness. Mike said, don't you dare blame Sandy. Oh, goodness. Oh, I didn't know that. How about that, Happy? Or homemade? Listen, listen, Homestead, I want to ask you something. Do you guys get a lot of people that get unsubscribed and have to resubscribe? I'm hearing that in the channel here that people have been unsubscribed by YouTube, they're assuming, and then they have to resubscribe to the channel.
Have you seen the website Christagenia.org?
No, I'm not familiar with that. Christogenia.org. Never heard of it. I'll copy that link and I'll drop it over here and save it for later. Let's see here. Good night, Tammy. It's good to see you guys. I don't see what Homestead says. She said, yes, always. How about that? Guys, listen. Keep your eye on your subscribe buttons. Keep your eye on your notification buttons.
60% roughly have to resubscribe.
Wow. That's amazing, Homestead. Call me Teddy said they lost count how many times they had to resubscribe to channels.
Really?
Well, I'll go check it out, Freedom Dump. I don't care to give you my opinion. I can be opinionated sometimes. I'd rather be scripturated. Kind of have a idea of what the scripture says about these things. But anyway, thank you guys. I think we're going to call it a night. Jump off of here. Let me say thank you again to everybody that has subscribed to our membership here on YouTube. We really appreciate you. We thank you for your monthly membership, and we know that everybody can't do that, and we appreciate you as well, each and everybody on here. Thank you to all those who did super chats and super stickers. Thank you to everybody that sends us mail, letters. I love reading letters. Thank you for the letters. Thank you for the donations and the cards. But it's just wonderful. You all are wonderful, and I appreciate you, and I love you guys. And we pray that the Lord bless and keep you, that you stay safe, that you look to the Lord for your understanding and for your guidance, because if you do that, you'll always find the truth. When you look to God for understanding, He'll give you truth. That's where you find it, is in Jesus. And that's the only place we're going to find truth, folks, in this world, is in Jesus. Don't look to the government for your hope. Don't look to any politician for your hope. Jesus is our hope. That's it. So God bless you all. And until the next time, we'll see you in the next video. Good night, everybody. Oh, before I click gone, let me say thank you to Paulette and Happy Mac for moderating. You guys are great. Good night, everybody.